right, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are, game number 2 now. Vici Gaming versus Keen Gaming here in this best of 3. Vici Gaming currently up 1-0. Pretty dominant game number 1. Outside of the early game, the landing stage was a little bit rough. Rocky, however you want to explain it. Keen Gaming tried to accelerate from that, but eventually Paparazzi on OD came online, and it was all downhill for Keen Gaming's perspective. Anyways, I'm Breaky CPK, going to be your host here. Game number 2, what could possibly be the final game of the day for the Chinese region, at least. Again, the winner of this advancing on to the semifinals, where they will be matched up against VGJ Thunder, as we saw their victory early on today. So, interesting draft start here. We have the Bane first pick from Keen Gaming, but Shadow Demon into the Elder Titan now for Vici Gaming. I talked about the possibility of Shadow Demon last game, actually, for Vici, even I believe it was, but they ended up running a main support Clockwork even. The Phoenix run in there. This time, though, they first pick it. Shadow Demon right off the bat. They go with the Elder Titan synergy. As I also mentioned, we saw Lan M played a couple of times in the Captain's Draft Tournament and play it very well, so maybe a little bit of a takeaway from Keen Gaming, but also a strong option for themselves. Keen Gaming, they instead will go the Tusk route. So both teams very similar as they start out with both support heroes. So definitely a change of pace as well from the previous game, where we saw that early Shadow Fiend pick up. And really, again, even in the earlier series, we saw a lot of these cores. We saw like a third pick Tinker, a second pick Medusa a couple times. Teams were not afraid to get those cores early on in the draft, but not the case here, at least with the top 2 picks. And now Vici Gaming, they're going to start the next tier of bands. This is where you obviously the core bands are going to start happening now. You have a Queen of Pain to kick it off. Keen Gaming, I stand strong by the, and I'm not even just reacting to the last game. Again, I've seen it before as well with watching Vici Gaming both the Captain's Draft, but even just before that. I mean, they play OD very, very, very well. Both Paparazzi and Ori can play it. I gotta think that's on the radar for Keen Gaming right here to plan to ban. Unless they plan to try to take it away from them or pick it up even, but again, Vici Gaming does have the first pick after these bans. There's a Faceless Void and a Luna, so no OD ban. Definitely a hero that's standing out. Shadow Fiend. But Vici Gaming goes the Shadow Fiend route. Ori also plays a fantastic Shadow Fiend. No Cog synergy here, unless, I mean, they actually go, okay, no, it's banned. I was going to say they could go the offlane Clockwork still, but nope, he was banned from the very beginning.
5 seconds remaining.
So now Keen Gaming, knowing that they're dealing with a Shadow Fiend, they still need their offlaner, as well as their potential mid pick. They go the Death Prophet, liking her in the matchup. Death Prophet has been a little bit underwhelming in matches I have personally watched myself recently, so let's see how Keen Gaming pulls it off here.
5 seconds remaining.
So Vici still needs their offlaner, and most likely their safe laner. Picks to come, although let's not count out a young 11 Elder Titan, I'm just saying. That is definitely possible as well. We saw Young 11 play a Juggernaut offlane as well in that. I believe we've even seen him play like a Mirana offlane. Like, again, he really likes to play these really heavy core heroes that can become almost like the position of one some of the times, if it's necessary or not. So maybe leaning towards more that direction this time around.
Phantom Lancer.
Well, they go Phantom Lancer for now. Maybe it's a Young 11 Phantom Lancer. No, probably going to be a Paparazzi Phantom Lancer. Or you're playing the Shadow Fiend, and again, Young 11's pick to come. Keen Gaming.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They do have some okay AoE so far with the Death Prophet, but That's something else they may want to think about getting now, having to deal with the Phantom Lancer and all those illusions.
Radiant team banned.
Brewmaster!
Brewmaster, kinda. Thunderclap helps. But more of just overall some hearts you see. And King Gaming's lineup is looking like one that's they want to get things moving around 15-20 minute mark,
10
and they want to
seconds
start pushing
remaining.
objectives and getting ganks similar to last game of
5
sorts. You know, again, they had
seconds
a pretty hefty hero kill lead. So now final bans to come. Vici maybe taking away that hero that would kind of fit that theme pretty well of being active with the team earlier on. And Lifestealer would be okay here. Not the scariest, I wouldn't think, but Gyrocopter is still there as well. Could be a potential pick. Yeah, the locked in right now, Vici Gaming. I mean, it's okay, but there's, obviously you got the long channel of Elder Titan, although Shadow Demon synergy with that is pretty good. You got the Disruption on top of the Echo Stomp. Should be able to get the nice setup every time.
Dire team ban.
So they banned Tiny. Vici Gaming side, okay. That would have actually fit that theme very well. Not one that came to mind, though.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
And Vici takes out, or excuse me, King Gaming takes out Doom. Like a safe lane DK? I mean, maybe that might not be the worst. That would definitely fit the theme of this lineup, and they could also interchange,
5
DK mid, Death
seconds
Prophet,
remaining.
safe lane if need be, depending on the lane matchup. I like the DK idea. I'm sticking to it. I was wrong here. I had to go DK. That or they just go the massive 4-1 strategy. That they pick up like an anti-mage here. Although, into a Shadow Demon, yeah, that's not good. Well, let's not do that. Let's go Spectre. Let's just go radical for King Gaming. Come on, Spectre. Get the early drums. Get those haunts out there and, yeah, damage people. Sorry, guys. It's getting late for me, or I guess early. It's 7 o'clock in the morning here. Been up since 2 a.m. Casting some Chinese Dota.
Radiant team
Pretty much
pick.
use all of their time. So
Gyrocopter!
they settle for the Gyrocopter. One of the many carries I did mention earlier. So I'll take credit for that.
10 seconds remaining.
So now Vici
5
Gaming, their
seconds
off-lane
remaining.
hero. Tide is taken away. Abaddon might not be bad. I don't really know if they really play that, though. Sand King. But again, does that really fit Young Eleven's recent playstyle? Well, we're going to find out soon.
Send.
Choose your hero.
Okay, so they will go Sand King. Needed a little more crowd control, some reliable crowd control. And he definitely brings that. Again, for those that may not know, as he'd asked all the time in chat, if whenever you're watching a Dota 2 match, a series, at the draft stage especially, you see these tallies right here. Whenever it's marked with the gold bar, that means they've won that game, so the first game of that mini games. So in this case, best of 3, they've won the first game. It's 1-0 series lead for Vici Gaming. Same thing when you're in the actual game as well at the very top, next to the clock there at the top, the time. On the left and the right side, there's the same golden bars that you can see. So, for those that may not have known that, there you go. Hopefully that helps. Into game number 2. Here we go.
Prepare for battle.
So again, Death Prophet most likely to be matched up here in the middle lane against the Shadow Fiend, of course. It's Ori Shadow Fiend here. That's very true as well. Yeah, the Brewmaster, when it comes to taking care of illusions, his split, the Storm Panda or Bruling, it's good against that as well. Shout out to Sinclair Deuce for reiterating that.
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Bounty Rune, it's actually going to be a 3-1. No, never mind. Thought I saw Sanking up there, but he actually ran away, so. The homing missile. So, ends up being the 2-2 split. Same thing as before. Support's blocking for either side. And here we go. Bane probably going to sit here and feeble on top of the already struggling early on Shadow Fiend. That's got to be stupid annoying. And now he's hitting for 18 damage. That's like nothing. Oh, poor guy. Top lane. Banish comes out. They're setting up a kill. Gyrocopter was not ready for this. The Echo Stomp. That's a kill. Land M picks up credit for the kill. It's a nice trio of heroes coming together. Shadow Demon looks like he was hiding in the trees. Kind of caught Gyrocopter off guard. Middle lane, Shadow Fiend, he's in trouble. Double raise coming out. The sleep as well. And Death Prophet, the Spirit Siphon, just enough damage to kill Shadow Fiend and also stay alive himself. So very close call, actually, but Death Prophet gets the better there. Shadow Fiend's back in. Bane made his way to the top lane, especially after what happened with the First Blood. Just to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Homing missile. Bonk. Always love the noise that makes. Are they going back in? They might. Yeah, Bane's in trouble. There's a Banish. And here comes Land M as well, by the way. Astral Spirit, Echo Stomp if need be. There's a Brain Zap, staying alive a little bit longer. Not nearly enough, though. And nice setup there on a Bane. He is a very fragile target.
Gold for my forward.
Got it.
Radiant are scanning.
Scan nearby. Shadow Fiend curious if anyone's there, but not the case. Land M's going middle now and just toying with Death Prophet. Oh, he's going to hit the Echo Stomp.
No, no, no.
Bane's now made his way to the bottom lane, so Wrong has literally been in all 3 lanes now. here on the Spain. Now applying the Feebles to Phantom Lancer. That's another kill up here. Wow, Gyrocopter goes down again. The Soul Catcher on top of that from Shadow Demon. They cannot leave Gyrocopter alone, that's for sure. Clearly that's an issue. But it's all these cores feels like they want a little bit of help, so I figure Death Prophet could be fine on her own. Maybe send the Tusk up there. To help just in case. But yeah, Gyrocopter, he is really struggling early on now. Has those 2 deaths. Last hitting, he's only 5-0 currently. Back to the middle lane. The Ice Shards connect on the Shadow Fiend, blocking him in. The Echo Stomp going to be dodged by the Snowball. There's Shadow Demon though. Disruption, speaking of dodging. Nice Crypt Swarm. It hits him, but it's not enough damage. And Tusk is taken out. Soul Catcher applied to the Death Prophet, but he's got his distance. He's good to go. Man, that I thought that Crypt Swarm was going to be enough, but only level 2. Or he managed to survive. I don't think he had an Infused Raindrop either.
Yeah, denied.
Bane coming in. He's sitting on a point. He could get his Nightmare. There we go. Shadow Fiend. Well, they're going to go for the Shadow Demon instead. Applies Disruption. Lanham coming in with the Echo Stomp. Hits. Gets the kill on a Bane. Tusk is diving for this kill, and he's going to end up going down himself. He snowballs, but that'll just delay it. Ori sets up the final hit. And we have a 6-1 start now in favor of Vici Gaming. Again, if anything, Keen Gaming was the one that wanted this fast start. Not the case, though. Oh, Death Prophet taking some good damage there. Spirit Siphon's up, though. Bane is coming in. Has that level 2 Brain Sap. Quipstorm Brain Sap. It's not going to matter. No, not going to happen. Wow, Len M. Really ballsy move on his part. He'll manage to walk away and be fine. What's Phantom Lancer doing? 18-8. You have Brewmaster 24-3. Brew's definitely winning this this bottom matchup down here. Shrine Use going to make their way to the bottom lane. Top lane again. Guess what? Heard that before. Gyrocopter's dead. I don't think I've caught any of the kills on him, but we see it popping up. Once again, look at this though. That's when you know he's frustrated. The mini map gets drawn with a lot of squiggly lines. He's basically saying, "Where the fuck is my vision, man?"
Double damage.
Yeah, because he has nothing up there right now. It is a very dark map here. They have an aggressive ward out in this spot, but they definitely might need those defensive wards at the top lane.
Bottoms up.
Middle lane. Echo Stomp. Yeah, trying to catch the Death Prophet. Fenrir running in, applying some poison. That's enough. Just the 2 stacks, I believe it was. Is enough damage, though. Level 2 Shadow Poison.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Vici Gaming has not stopped their momentum since taking over in game number 1. And all right, I mean, I guess I could just leave my camera up there. Young 11 though, he is dominating this top lane now. He's a top net worth by far, 34.55. He's 1,000 net worth ahead of the next closest at this point in the game. That's insane. Shadow Fiend, he's fine. Nice Shard's not really connecting. Sand King already has a full power tread on top of the magic wand.
Is under attack.
And probably going to be picking up a blink soon. Paparazzi's getting away, has a fountain to use.
Dire's top tower
Master realizing it's not worth the chase. Yeah, there's the blink dagger queued up. Is he dead again?
Dire's
Like,
top tower is under attack.
okay, he's fine this time. I And actually, Shadow Demon goes down in return. All right, so Shadow Demon overcommitting. Another Burrow Strike in 1 second. To sleep. He's going to Burrow Strike. What is he doing? Oh, man. Gyrocopter living life on the edge. I guess he does have the wand.
Got it.
So Young 11 not going to go for the dive homing missile. There's Land M, though. Hits the stomp. The stun on the Young 11 initially. Not going to matter, though. And Sand King going to have the last laugh here. There, I finally caught a Gyrocopter kill, guys. It's the only one you're going to get. Bottom lane. Vandal Lancer's dead. They dive in with a Primal Split. Nice throw in the air onto Sand King as well. That crowd control lasts forever, man.
Gold for my coat.
Got you hit anything.
Brewmaster puts in the snowball. Going for the turn kill on a Shadow Fiend. Here comes Death Prophet as well on the flank. They actually just put out, they kill Shadow Fiend. They lose one though in Tusk. Dark is getting low, but Young 11 cannot finish the job. I believe the passive also kicked in right there with some misses. And so they make it a 2-for-1. Very well played on the part of Keen Gaming. Top lane, Shadow Demon. He's somehow trying to get out of here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
What the hell's going on up here, man? This lane, just all about the action. Paparazzi trying to drop the gyro, using the magic wand. Is it enough? Probably not. Final auto attack goes out. Now here comes Tusk. Using the illusions, trying to block if anything. Great Echo Stomp. Phantom Lancer is still sticking around. He actually doesn't have a TP, so it's not by choice. It's because he has to. Dark wants to find him. Probably figured he didn't have a TP. He finds him there. Doppelganger forward, though. And Paparazzi, I think he's good. Yeah, no one's cutting him off. Echo Stomp just in case, to make sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Echo Stomp sounds like a stomp. I mean, to be fair, Echo Stomp's supposed to be a really loud ability. Kind of the point. Shadow Fiend, he's in trouble. Walrus Punch, I don't think he's living through this. He has 17 wand charges.
Tower is under attack.
No. And if he popped his wand, then bought time for disruption. Probably does nothing. So, yeah. Makes sense why he didn't. Blink has been picked up by Brewmaster. Primal Split in 1 or 4 seconds. May try to go for a solo kill on Paparazzi, but he's going to pop a salve, so he'll need a TP. Somebody needs to TP in, and they can maybe get this kill. Bane is not level 6 yet. He's getting close. I guess Tusk could help. Who's that TPing in? There's Tusk. So they're going to try for it. There's a Thunderclap to clear. Primal Split. He got the Doppelganger off, though. Can he put him in the air? There's a Stone Throw, the Snowball. Any TPs from the Radiant side? Not just yet. Paparazzi Doppelganger out for another 10 more seconds. The Ice Shards do connect, and they will secure the kill. Bottom lane, though, that's why they weren't TPing in. They were busy killing Death Prophet at the bottom, so make it a 1-for-1 exchange.
That was nice of you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Camera, let's go.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
11's a little bit too quick. Can he finish him off? Nope, the Fiend's Grip happens, and now Sand King's in trouble.
Is under attack.
Young 11 thought he had the kill. He did not. And Brewmaster not only escapes, but they turn onto him. Well played.
Dire's bottom tower is under
And just
attack.
like last game, we have quite a bit of action. It's already 14-9 hero kills for Vici Gaming right here at just over 11 and a half minutes.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Easy juke there with the Doppelganger. Although Brewmaster now going in, finding its time. Paparazzi explodes. Great Wallace punch follow-up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now Keen Gaming, they're moving a
Radiant
bit. They got the
structures
Exorcism
are
active. Death Prophet going the early
Dire's
drums.
bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant will scan out people nearby. So Brewmaster not really hiding like he wants to be.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Epicenter's not ready.
Radiant's
Unfortunate
middle
for Young
tower is
11.
under
Could be a
attack.
big chance. Might still look to go. Shadow Fiend's pushing top. TP's coming in now. Ori, he stuck around too long. Well, I mean, he got the tower kill at least. Oh no! Wow. Thought he actually was going to turn on a gyrocopter for a second.
Radiant's middle tower has been
He gets to the
denied.
top tower, though, and they are allowed to deny the middle tower on top of that, so still sucks to die, but again, the Radiant team getting something out of it. Drum's now finished on Shadow Fiend as well. So it really is feeling very similar to last game, although I guess King Gaming had a much bigger hero kill lead last game. Or this time Vici does. And speaking of that, Brewmaster, he's going to get jumped, although Young 11 regrets his decision immediately. Fiend's Grip coming out from wrong. He Nightmares one. Fiend's Grip's the other, that being Shadow Demon. Young 11 hiding in the Sandstorm. Echo Stomp going to be used. Fenrir cut in the other direction. He gets taken out, though. Lan M still trying to run. The Ice Shards. Sand King still hiding in that Sandstorm. And Lan M, the Stone Throw, nice use of the Magic Wand. He has a little bit of support nearby of Shadow Fiend. Not in time, though. And down goes Elder Titan. Now Sand King porting into the tower. Wants to make sure to help his friend. Hits a Pearl Strike on two. Brewmaster keeping his distance. Not going to overextend, though. Bottom lane Paparazzi, he's just picking up some farm. As Death Prophet sneaks on out. But yeah, Paparazzi's is struggling a little bit. Still a ways before that Diffusal Blade's coming online. Only 3,900 net worth.
Gold for my tower.
I'll take your tribute.
Sand King. As the Yule's queued up next.
Radiant's
But
bottom
Vici
tower
Gaming
is
definitely in a
under
spot
attack.
if they want to
Radiant
get more
structures
farm, of
are
course, on both the
fortified.
Shadow Fiend and especially the Phantom Lancer. That was a call down used to push out the middle lane.
Dire's
Gyrocopter,
structures
meanwhile.
are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Fenrir poisoning out the bottom lane, although here comes the flank. They're not ready for this. Shadow Demon, Walrus Punch, going to get the disruption off. He can buy some time. Epicenter being channeled by Young 11. That's going to be a big three-man Pearl Strike on top of that. Doing plenty of damage. The Echo Stop on top to follow. And now Death Prophet's definitely getting low, but the Spirit Siphon barely keeping him alive. They take a Land M. Death Prophet will go down, however. And now Shadow Fiend, it's his turn. He jumps him. He has a Requiem, gets a raise kill. Onto the Tusk, he's still running. Gyrocopter chasing with the homing missile, channeled onto him. Phantom Lancer, TPing it as well. Spirit Lance throwing on a Gyrocopter, or he's keeping the kite going, has plenty to support. The Requiem goes off as he does die in his animation right there, but they get two more kills. And nice juke from the Brewmaster. He's able to blink right before he gets hit by the Pearl Strike. But now it's a 4 for 2 in favor of Vici Gaming. Don't think they're catching up to the Brewmaster. So he'll manage to escape. Again, Ori did go down, but numbers-wise, pretty good for Vici. That was a huge three-man stun again from Sand King. Setting up so perfectly.
Dire are scanning.
Unfortunately, Shadow Fiend was a little bit delayed getting there, or else that would have been a complete wipe for Vici Gaming.
Got it.
Yeah, look at the individual net worth, though. Right now, Death Prophet top in the charts, 6,300, as the Yule's almost finished. Yeah, Brewmaster not too far behind, and actually it looks like he's going hand of Midas even. This game, I definitely like that decision. This is a game where it could go longer. And again, it's nice security for that purpose.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
How's Gyrocopter looking with his Mask of Mat? No, he's going to go drums as well. Interesting. Okay. Really going for the tempo of the game. And they smoke up in the Radiant jungle even. If they can find, that's just another Titan, but still, it'd be a nice kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, they can't catch him though. Homing missiles being channeled, the snowball in. Walrus Punch, he will use it. Lan M may end up dying here after all. Yep, he will. There's Splitter going off, but not really connecting. So ultimately, the good use of the smoke. Gyrocopter gets his drums now delivered.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
He's just going to TP out in front of the Brewmaster. So he's putting some good pressure at the top tier 2. Ends up getting the response that he was looking for. Middle lane, that's another Epicenter going off. Actually, Gyrocopter's caught by it. Snowballed out. They're going to connect on the Sand King. Walrus Punch immediately after the Fiend's Grip. Even used, they get the kill. Gyrocopter goes down, though. And Sand King, oh, Sand King actually stayed alive. I thought he went down in the base of that. Wrong goes, falls down as well on the Bane. Echo Stomp going off multiple areas, putting to sleep on a Tusk nearby. But now Death Prophet's here with that Exorcism, so right now it's a 2 for 2. Phantom Lancer just keeping his distance again. He really wants to finish that Diffusal Blade before he's taking any more fights. And Shadow Fiend almost does have the BKB finished. Those are two really big items for the Radiant side.
Double damage!
Blink Dagger now picked up on Tusk. Got its urn to work with. BKB still needs a little bit more for the recipe, so a little bit surprised to see the Radiant team kind of grouping up as if they want to fight here. Maybe it's more to help protect the Shadow Fiend, who does get caught with the Ice Shards, but a 4-staff away. And that Burrow Strike, well, that completely whiffed. The Snowball did not connect initially. Call down and used as well. Fenrir, he's feeling the burn. Putting out some poison as much as possible. Him and Sand King are both going to end up falling because of this. Yeah, that seemed like, I don't know what Vici Game was really doing, honestly. Again, they have some key items just about finished, and there's the Diffusal Blade. Speaking of that, but the BKB included on Shadow Fiend. And it's like they were setting up to take that fight and ended up not working. Whiffing the Burrow Strike didn't help.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
And Keen
tower
Gaming
is
going to
under
do their
attack.
best to stick together and now push the top tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, Phantom Lancer will push out the bottom, however.
Radiant's top
And
tower
it's going to
is
get a
under
little bit of
attack.
reaction. Tusk with that blink.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Top lane. Not going in. Not really enough tower damage, though. Very little. Sand King will TP on in and push out the creep wave. It's like Phantom Lancer even got more damage on the tier 2 than they got on the tier 1 top. There's the BKB delivered out of Shadow Fiend. Huh. Nice wall response, bro. Lanam's like, give me that damage. Phantom Lancer sending in some illusions. That's doing a lot of damage to Tusk, actually. Gonna force a snowball away. Another Spirit Lance. This one connects on a Death Prophet now. Burrow Strike gets in range with the blink. Gets in there. Here comes a counter from Brewmaster. Splits up with the Primal Split. Sleep. Applied to Death Prophet as well. The Earth Splitter. It is gonna connect, actually. Pulls him in. Still not enough damage. Ori going balls deep for this, but he cannot make it happen. The Fiend Script will be stopped. He pops the Requiem, and now you see Bane will fall. Brewmaster is gonna be coming back together any second now, as they save Lanam at the last second. There we go. Dark is now back together. So far, Bane is the only one dead. It's going to be Brewmaster as well, as you see the burn also happening from the Diffusal Blade of the auto attacks. They catch the Gyrocopter with Young 11's Burrow Strike. The epicenter on top. Down goes Gyro. Death Prophet is back with an Exorcism ready to use, but without 3 teammates on top, and then it could be a 4th if Tusk is not careful. He's able to blink away before, but and Ori just going full tunnel vision on that Death Prophet. Did almost get the kill. But the overall fight worked out very well for them. And they take out the mid-tier 2.
I'll take your tribute.
Yeah, but now a Yasha finished on Paparazzi. Mantis Style coming. Veil of Discord going to be happening for Elder Titan here. Nice damage in for the team. Shadow Fiend also working on his own S and Y. Got the 4-staff on Sand King. Yeah, this Gyrocopter, again, choosing to go the drums first especially. He did not go your, I want to say, typical Mask of Madness build, where, you know, you farm the jungle, you farm the stacks,
Dire's top tower
and you get
is under
the S and a
attack.
Y, and then maybe a BKB depending on the game, things like that. They went for much more of a tempo build early on in this game. Instead, the double drums, him and Death Prophet,
Radiant's middle tower
hasn't
is
paid
under
off as
attack.
much as they were hoping for.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Now, Gyrocopter just trying to recover any way he can. Brewmaster did finish that hand of mine, as we were mentioning earlier. Man, they're on the uphill. Ori's not afraid to go in, though. He's got the 9-second BKB. Young 11. Oh, he gets thrown up first, actually. Or that was his own Yule. I'm not even sure what that was. I believe he got Yulesed. And now Young 11. Yep, and a Burl Strike away. The Echo Stomp hits one of the Brewlings in the back lines, but seems like the Radiant side is insisting on retreating this whole time, although Phantom Lancer, he's in a flank position, looking to go in the back lines. Brewmaster, the Primal Split's going to be coming back together. Big epicenter on top of the Earth Splitter. Down goes Death Prophet as well as the Brewmaster. Requiem's going to be canceled, but it doesn't matter. Bane will be finished off, and now it's Tusk's turn to be run down. Guess who wasn't there? Gyrocopter, he got there really late. Keen Gaming thought that they were just retreating that whole time. They figured they could take advantage of it, but man, they baited them in. And again, another big Burrow Strike from Young 11. The Earth Splitter synergy on top of it. And it's a 4-for-0, 4-for-1 fight. Looking good for Vici Gaming. Their biggest lead now. They're going to push Tier 3. Not much that Keen Gaming can do about it. And they're probably going to get racks, actually. Yeah, there's 3 heroes with no buybacks. Gyrocopter will just throw down the call down. He gets stunned, though. This could be a kill on Gyro. Sleep will save him initially. Echo Stomp. The connect, but doesn't matter. He is dead, and that will be the racks.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
At least the melee. Oh, okay.
Dire's top barracks
11 makes
has
sure to
fallen.
get the ranged racks, and he has his own Yules now coming. So, yeah, I believe that was Death Prophet that Yulesed up the Sand King initially. That's the start of that whole fight. He's still escaping. This is the hunt for Sand King. He's got a Burrow Strike. There you go. A blink in 2 seconds. Oh, he couldn't get it off in time. And the Forest Staff, and now he has a blink. Look at all this time he's wasting. That's 4 heroes up here. Wait, is that all? Yeah, I guess Gyrocopter's still dead. So the 4 heroes that are up, all chasing after the Sand King, and they couldn't even get the kill in the end. All right, let's see if this worked. That did not work. That's yesterday's game. Never mind, ignore that. Oh, that would be why. Never mind.
How many times are you gonna be?
Phantom Lancer. This is Manta style coming. Yep. Sage is coming for Shadow Fiend as well. Spirit
Dire's
Vessel
bottom tower is
picked up
under
on
attack.
Shadow Demon. Wow. Easy tier 2
Dire's
bottom.
tower has fallen. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
They're going to kill the bottom shrine at least. Top shrine is still up. I mean, Roshan, tier 1 Roshan's also still up, so
Dire's
I
bottom
assume
shrine
Vici Gaming
has
is, yeah,
fallen.
they're probably going to fall back. They are going to smoke up. Fall back here. Do Roshan. Double damage here. You know, the classic 26 minutes, guys. Let me look at my watch. Yep, Roshan's here. Let's see a double damage rune spawn.
Dire
And let's pick that up and do Roshan. Every freaking time, man. This rune. Why is nobody picking it up? I guess they figure they don't need it for Roshan, and you know what? They're right. They want to save it for after. Keen Gaming's making their way out. The Sigil's scouting it, but it's not going to matter. I'm guessing they're going to give this to Phantom Lancer. Or somebody. There we go. Ori actually picks it up. And he also gets the double damage rune. Now here we go. Sand King trying to get in range of somebody. Brewmaster. Oof, that was close. Burrow Strike in. Last stand of swords for Keen Gaming. The raises. Hitting, but Brewmaster keeping his distance. He jumps back in. No promise split just yet. Meanwhile, Bane is dying in the backlands. Phantom Lancer just dives him and secures that kill. There's the Bramble split right as the Burrow Strike went in, so Young 11 ends up feeding because of that. Earth Splitter goes off in the backlands. Paparazzi. He still has a Manta style, by the way. Going to need to come into play right here. Elder Titan. His life being sucked from him with that Spirit Siphon. There's the Manta style use after the doppelganger getting the Requiem of Souls from a distance. Or he's going back in. He's going to be slept. He will be taken out with the Aegis. And losing teammates around him. Everyone's dead except for the Shadow Demon. Ori's back up, though. They did kill Bane there for a dieback. Shadow Demon definitely in trouble. Shadow Fiend gets the kill on Gyrocopter, though. Now he's going for the Brewmaster as well. Trading some auto attack. The miss is kicking in, but it doesn't matter. Double kill for Shadow Fiend. And now Death Prophet still trying to finish off Shadow Demon even. Unable to do that yet. Finally the Yules happens, and that should secure it. Unless another disruption. No. Alright, so got him killed. And now Tusk has died to Shadow Fiend. Nope, misses a second raise. Oh, man. Tusk manages to avoid the Ice Shards going for the turn kill. Or he's now running the other direction. And he's getting the hell on out of there. Although Tusk, he doesn't want it to be. He wants to keep him chasing now. Sand King is back up, by the way. He TP'd to the top shrine.
Illusion.
He's running in. He does have Epicenter. Level 2 right here. Not going to get the chance, though. So, King Gaming technically holds. Only used a buyback onto Bane to do so. Vici was diving pretty deep, especially that Phantom Lancer. He was very YOLO there. Going as deep as he did. Epicenter being channeled up. It's going to be stopped, though. Fiend's Grip locking down the Shadow Fiend as well. They get the kill on him. And now you see Young 11 trying to make the escape. Yules into the blank. He's fine. Great find there, though, from Keen Gaming. Stopping what was surely going to be a big initiation from Vici. And Vici, I would think that they want to wait now for Shadow Fiend to come up. Sand King, obviously his Epicenter's on cooldown for another 10 or 60 seconds here. He it does almost have his level 3 Epicenter though. Oh, that was bottom lane. Find a free kill on a Bane apparently. Brewmaster did use his Primal Split. First splitter put down. A couple of different fights going on. Elder Titan though. Not much more you can do to try to get away. Paparazzi's going to assist. Goes for the quick kill onto Gyrocopter. And he gets it. You see the veil used from Elder Titan just to make sure to blow him up. And he eventually falls. Man, it took forever, though. Brewmaster, he's going to be able to TP out in time. There is a fight happening in the middle lane, meanwhile. Tusk, he's running away. Oh, you look over here to file. That's Death Prophet, excuse me. he's still running. Throws out the silence. Burrow Strike right after that silence finishes, though. He is not going to go for it. Tusk also does make it away. Hart almost picked up on Phantom Lancer. So it's looking a little ugly for Vici Gaming in terms of them. These last couple of fights haven't really been able to break through. Good holds from Keen Gaming, but we do have some big items now coming up. Again, the Heart and Phantom Lancer. Daedalus on Shadow Fiend is just about finished as well. One is the Demon Edge here. That's his 7-second BKB. Sand King's well on his way to an Axe. Although that's going to be delayed.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Fiend's Grip catches him. Are we looking at levels, by the way? Alright, so Phantom Lancer level 21. Got some more illusions. Shadow Fiend. Did go the Shadow Raise damage over the evasion.
Dire's top shrine is under
And
attack.
Death Prophet went the 500
Dire's
health.
top shrine has fallen.
That's a lot of freaking illusions, man. He has the heart in full now. Death Prophet, a Lotus Orb picked up. So she's really tanky. I mean, look at her armor here. It's 35 armor that she has currently. Oh, that's an aggressive walrus punch. They catch Shadow Demon? Not really. They're the ones that are caught. The big Echo Stomp on 2 of the Earth Splitter. Oh, this is going to be huge. The sleep to save Gyrocopter from damage. Well played right there. Meanwhile, the Grips are going through for Death Prophet. Little Orb activated onto him. Dark's jumping in. The Primal Split going to be activated as well. BKB going up for the Gyrocopter. The Rock Grip Souls in the midst of it, though. The BKB will absorb damage for Gyrocopter, but not for Death Prophet. He'll go down, and now Gyrocopter, the BKB is worn off. He's being heavily slowed by this Phantom Lancer. Eventually taken out. No buyback for the Death Prophet, by the way. They find Bane in the back lines. 4-for-1 exchange. That Earth Splitter setup was godlike. The Chasm is real. And now they're going to try to finish the job right here, right now. Sand King, nope, he'll find Brewmaster. Don't know what he was doing. Trying to be a little bit sneaky, I guess. Epicenter, though, that'll secure the kill on him. He does have a buyback, but I think it's safe to say Keen Gaming is going to throw in the towel here. The fact that neither him or Gyrocopter are buying back for the time being. So, game number 2, it is going to be a victory for Vici, and thus they take the series 2-0, and they'll advance on to the semifinals, where they will be playing VGJ Thunder in the semifinal matchup. Got a good set of semifinals here in these Chinese qualifiers for the StarLadder I-League Invitational, season number 4. In the top portion, you have LFY versus LGD. The sister team's going to be playing one another. LGD again with their newer roster. Got to see them play yesterday against Invictus Gaming and looked very good doing so. We'll see how they continue that against LFY. And now VGJ Thunder versus VG in the bottom portion. Should be a good set of matches here. Ultimately, one team advancing on out of the Chinese region, through these qualifiers at least, that'll be going to the minor event that is the $300,000 prize pool and all the points on the line for the Dota 2 Pro Circuit. All right, though. That means we are going to be wrapping up on this broadcast. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Had a lot of fun as always. And the plan, as long as the schedule sticks to what it's supposed to be, I will be back tomorrow as well with those semifinal matches. And then that'll be followed into Friday morning, where then the finals are set to take place. So, again, guys, I was Breaky CPK. You can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, as well as my own Twitch channel even. Been doing a bit of casting here the last year plus and having a lot of fun. Looking forward to a great season continuing on and some more Chinese action throughout this week specifically. Have a good night. I'll see you, or good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.